Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber, and today I'm back. I want to share with you my new faith journal, my prayer journal, my Bible study journal, whatever you want to call it. I am so happy with how it turned out, and it's really purple. I bought every kit from My Porch Prints that was purple for scripture. So I bought the devotional pack, the scripture scraps pack, and then a purple flower floral kit. So I'm so excited to show you this lovely journal. Here it is. It is something, it's gorgeous to me. I love purple. And her kits are just so gorgeous. A couple of these pieces on the front did not come from her kit. I did a full paper journal. And I have a 3 signature journal. There is music paper underneath here with a couple of scraps on the back here. These are papers from the purple kit, and I did ink with this dark purple ink. It is Seedless Preserves. It's almost dried out, about gone. And I did do some purple sewing. There's not very much sewing inside of the journal, but it's just really pretty. This is ribbon from Candy. It's so perfect. It matched beautifully. I love it. And these are little cutouts here. This is the only piece of purple fabric I had that is in there, and it's on my spine as well on the inside. And I had this little scrap left over, so I tucked it here. And then this is that beautiful rose paper kit and some books. And yes, I love it. I'm so excited. So I have 3 pages left in my old journal that I've been working in for 4 years. Yes, I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's finally finished, and I love that journal. It was the very first journal I made that was hardbound. This one's just out of a cereal box, I believe Cocoa Puffs. So anyways, it's gorgeous now. Let's get into it. So here is the front page. I have the same collaging on the inside, and there's that gorgeous fabric. And it's just purple and these really pretty roses throughout. And then along the edges of the front page and then the back page of the signatures, I added lace. And there are 2 different types of lace. Both of them are coffee dyed, but I just like the layering look that it gives this. It makes it feel so special. So anyways, I know I can't journal on this page, but I think I'm going to try to journal in here like this and go between the roses for the first one. And so over here I've got a tag from the kit, and I put a little pull-out tab there, and I can journal on there. And every single piece of the kit I used pretty much. I do have some, gosh, that's a tight fit. I do have some extra tabs left over and some little words. And so let me just show you. I know I was showing you the journal, but there's lots of ephemera pieces here that I have not used. This ones that are not purple are scripture scraps, and so I didn't use a lot of those particular pieces like this, but I did use the labels. And so a lot of the purple ones are from the kit. And I printed out multiples so I could have extras for pockets and tucks and then journaling. And then that's a paper scrap. I also bought the butterfly scrap pack because I love butterflies, and a lot of those are in purple tones as well. That one's a neutral one. So anyways, My Porch Prints, go check her out. I love her. She does great things on Etsy. So anyways, let's go back to the journal. I'll give you a flip through here. So this is the first page, and I wanted it to be so like when I come to journal from my Bible study or my prayer or whatever it is I want to write down, I want to be able to write it. I don't typically have a lot of time to create pockets and things like that. But spending the time reading the Bible and then being able to journal it is more of my intention here. And I wanted to follow along. One of her daughters, and I can't remember which one it was, did a ripped edge and inked all her edges in brown in one of her journals. And so I did the same thing, and I love that feel. Here's a nice big pocket here, a 3-tiered pocket. This is a little card that I made. I just did a little collage. Look at all that writing space. Background papers. It is a full-on purple journal, which is my favorite color. Now, after working in here, I'm probably not going to do a purple journal for a very long time. Probably not. And that's a big, giant, fat page. You can see there's a little bit of sewing here and there. And I use the same sewing throughout the journal. This is one of my digitals that I made, and I needed it to fold over this extra page I put in there. I wanted it to be vertical. And then I printed on the other side these really bold, pretty pink roses just to kind of break up that purple just a little bit. And then here's a little note card you can write. That comes with the kit. A little pocket I made out of the butterfly. Nice journaling here. And I ripped all the pages of the kit, not all of them, but on the thin paper and then inked them. So each signature, I believe, Coffee Dyed has, look at that gorgeous, 2 or 3 ripped pages. I'm not for sure. This is a Happiness in Crafting, but gorgeous. I've had it sitting in my little desk thing right there, and I decided to pop it right here in this little pocket. It just fit. I chose special pages from my dictionary, so this was the Bible page. It's biblical, and so I wanted to have that in my journal. And then on this side, I've got a music pocket. Look at that, just gorgeous grape. Oh, I love that. Love that deep purple. Bethlehem. And so I was really careful not to cover up the words that meant something to me. And I had a highlighter, which I don't know where that went, but I did highlight one of the other words. This one I ripped and inked. It's like a tattered, old. Oh, it just feels good. I mean, this isn't old, but it kind of looks like it might feel old. This is a pocket you get with the kit. Gorgeous page here. I love that floral. And these pretty purples. I'm not sure if I can journal on this one. It might be a little dark, but I'm going to try before I cover it up. And then in the center of the 3 signatures, there's this daily devotional. So you get this nice writing page here, and then you get the same thing on the other side. And I tied it with, purple embossing thread. Grateful for today's scripture, praying for, and then the reflections, which is really nice because in the Bible, in my prayer journal that I'm working in now, I write what I read. So I always read a Psalms, and then I read a chapter or 2, and then I write the date, and I like to write the time. I don't know why. I just like to write the time, and it's usually in the morning. So back through this little journal here. So sweet. So sweet. And I had this sitting on my desk. Oh, see, there's that. It says be strew on this side, but that's not what I highlighted. I highlighted Bible on the other side. Just this little note card I had. I didn't have anything from the kit that fit down in there. And there's these little pillows here, so maybe she did a little sewing and she's thinking about the Bible and bringing her thanksgiving to God. So here's Bible list and then Bible down here. And then this, I have a flip out. I have a little scrappy bit, but first pray. So that's one of those labels. And it flips open. I kept it really simple. Here it is, the topical study. I wanted this page upright. So you can write scriptures, your observations about it, and then the application of the scripture. Yeah, that's a fun book. And this was supposed to be a belly band, but I flipped it over the page underneath. And so I have a flip down on this side, which I could journal here, or I might end up gluing it and turning it into another pocket, or add a pocket here and have a pocket. I'm not sure, but I left it as a flip down just to show you. On this side, I did a little belly band tuck here and added this little tag with a piece of lace and then a coffee dyed, lined paper there. And it all kind of ripped. It's just lots of pretty, pretty, pretty flowers and purples and I can't get that in there. Scripture cards, lined paper. It's totally going to be so fun. I'm so excited. And then that is the end of the first signature. The beginning of the second signature, I decided to add a pocket because I knew I couldn't journal on that. And I tucked in a couple of things. This is a scrap that I made. This comes from the same butterfly kit. Just a little note scrap. A purple journal card, and then this comes with one of the kits, and I don't like that bird. He's not pleasantly appealing to me. I do like the scripture on there, but I don't care for that dove bird, so I cover him up, and I like the layered look there. And then you can journal on this side, and these are thicker. This is 100-pound cardstock from my covers, and then on the inside, it's just 28-pound paper. I love that. You can write there for sure. Lilacs. I couldn't cover that up, and I didn't want to cover up these daisies or chrysanthemums or whatever they are either, so I'm going to try to journal around this, up here and then here. Today I'm grateful for, and then you have your daily devotional. So I have another book that's made with just these papers, and it repeats over and over and over, and I obviously don't use it because I make my own journals, but I put them in here. I like that. Ripped page there. This one has another music pocket. I added this just to add a little piece of You Are God's Masterpiece, Ephesians 2:10. And then you can journal on the other side. These are really thick. Or you could color it and turn it into a pocket. And then this is a giant piece. Look at those beautiful purple butterflies. Isn't that gorgeous? And I backed it with a light purple cardstock. So I have lots of room for writing. And this is going to be hard to get back in that pocket, I already know. Because it's tight. It's a tight fit. So we'll just do it later. And then the flip goes this way in the middle signature, and in the back signature it goes back the other way. Gorgeous. So this is Jesus. There's my highlighter. Jesus. No, that's not. I don't know if that's. Oh, Jerkin. Okay, well that's not Jesus. We'll be. And then there's Judea and Jericho. Jerk. We're gonna be covering up that. No, jerky though. Yeah. And so then this side I just covered the whole spot as a little writing space with some fishy tape. I love that stuff. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. I added that to a doily on a ripped pocket, which if I wouldn't have inked, it matched exactly in the background. So if I can pick that up and show you, I don't know if I can, but that's the paper that's down below there, but I ripped it in the exact spot. I printed it out twice, and I thought that is a super cool technique. And then just a piece of scrapbook paper that's purple, of course, that I inked around the edge. I didn't decorate it yet because, you know, sometimes I like to add, like on this one, I'm going to want to write what the scripture was, and I'll probably write that up here so I can quickly see the scripture and the day. And then on the other side of that is a double pocket with another little piece of the same scrapbook paper, which I didn't realize were back to back. So I'll move that and put it somewhere else. And then a feather journal card. This one really ripped on me, and I was like, oh man, and I didn't want to reprint it, so I left it. So this one in the middle signature is a little bit more worn. I think that's kind of a neat look. Here is a envelope that I put on the other side wraparound, and I made it a double tuck. It's just a couple little journal cards, and then it flips open. I tucked this underneath. It is an actual page. It's the same dictionary page you've seen, but with it having this way, when I turned the page, it kept like flipping open, and I was afraid it was going to rip this because this is that 100-pound cardstock. So anyways, I tucked in a piece of coffee dyed lined paper in there, and I like having that back behind there. It's safe for now. And then this one has Jeremiah, and then you do get the Jericho over here as well, and then Jerusalem. So really fun words. I pulled those out of the dictionary straight away, knowing I wanted them in my faith journal. Important things. For this is a little belly band. This is the full page. Other ones from that is thoughts and prayer requests. And so those 3 pages you'll see kind of repeating throughout this journal. Coffee dyed paper. This one I don't like it. I need to cover it up. But I wanted to show you, that's her full digital there. I just don't like people, but I like the flowers, and you can't journal on that. So it's really, it's not going to work for me. But anyways, and this is like the only piece of green. This is a very light green that I printed on there. And then on the back side, it's kind of like, wow. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to journal here and read it, but I'm going to give it a try. And over here, obviously, I'm not going to be able to journal. I'm going to have to add another bottom pocket. But I mean, that's fairly far away where I know that coming up, so when I'm journaling, say here, you know, I'll look ahead and go, okay, I need to make 2 pockets really quick, and then I'll just add those from the scraps over there. Yeah, this was so fun. I'm really happy with this and how it turned out. And then the final signature here is flowers. Look at that. Same pages in the front. Love it. I just love this. And then the same page of this is in the front, so the third and the first signature always kind of match. And this is just a little I'm thankful for, and you could put this over, this is again really heavy cardstock. You could put it over a page and have it be on there and use it as a tuck and stuff. But I liked having it in the pocket. And there's another page there that I made. This one I don't think I can journal on, but I'm going to try to journal right down the middle and see how that works for me. Just lots of fun. Lots of open space. Here's a vellum pocket because I did not want to cover up these gorgeous butterflies. So I added a vellum pocket with the teeniest, tiniest little bit here of lace and then sewed across it. So that's really funny. And then I tucked a journal card in there from Stephanie's kit. This is a book page of flowers that I've been saving for a very long time. It says Blessed Beyond Measure. I love that. There's a song I listened to on the radio that is that song. And this is the Psalms here, the Psalms page. And this opens up so it has more writing space. I mean, obviously you can't write on that. And I have it paper clipped with the pink one because that's the only color I had. And we flip this page over and it has a little side tuck here. This one, I think I got it from Creative Fabrica. This wasn't hers. And then the grapes. Oh, I love that. Just love it. Tucks right in here. Polka dots, purple polka dots. Gotta have that with the dark stripes. This one, again, might be hard to write on, so I might turn it this way, which will be fun, and then write in between those dark lines. That's a really fun idea. Now, we'll see if I remember that when I come to do this page. Yeah, daily devotional. So fun. Another triple pocket here in the back. I've had this pocket. It was one of the first pockets that I ever made a long, long time ago. And I saved it because it has the word pray and prayer. And then I just did a couple of things tucked in there from the kit. And then this is a big giant postcard. They're really tight. It's a really tight fit, so I won't pull them out. Gorgeous hydrangea, I believe. And then again, I did another double belly band back here. I love that. And this one is on dictionary page. This is another daily devotional. And this is the purple scrap cardstock, that was left over from that big giant journal card. I was trying to stick with the purple theme, but struggling here at the end going, oh my gosh, this is so much purple. So much purple. And on the back side of this one, it has Psalms. And then I tucked the scrap from that green page in here to kind of break that up and added the light. I love how glowy that light looks. Gorgeous. So much fun. And I didn't want to cover the butterflies, so I made a smaller pocket. There, and oh, how he loves us. A little flip there. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. So I'll get to work in this probably next week. Yes, probably next week I'll be journaling in here. So I'm really, really thankful and happy that I took the time for myself to make something. And I just tucked this little journal card in the back. You saw this one inside the journal and I loved it, so I decided to make a little back pocket with it. Yeah, so that is my new faith journal. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm going to link Stephanie's My Porch Prints down below, so you can go check out the devotional kit and her other kits that she has. Like, this is the devotional kit. So pretty, and it comes with these lined papers and these gorgeous roses, and you'll love it. Trust me. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.